Okay, so I kind of wanted to start a blog about what it's like to be a struggling actress, what it's like to start out and come out to. I live in California, so what it's like to be a struggling actress in California, the big top, I guess. Um, because there are a lot of things that I wish like someone had told me before I fully came out here and fully committed to all this, and uh, nobody did. I did have a professor who kind of gave me a few hints and tips, oopsies that I've learned from. I've been doing this for about 9 months now, um, and it's not the easiest job in the world to have. So despite what everybody thinks, despite everybody thinking that this is such an easy job, it's it's not, and it's hard. It's so hard. It's such a small pool, and you have a lot of work to do and a lot of stuff ahead of you. So you have to make sure that you're ready to put in that work, and you're ready to be told no. Like, people are going to tell you you're going to be told no 1,000 times before you get a yes. Wrong. You're going to get told a no a billion times before you ever get a yes. You might not get a yes your entire first year here, but the minute you get that yes, it means the world to you. And you never want to stop working towards that yes. And if that's not where you're at, then I seriously suggest rethinking, because like I said, it's a lot of work. It's a ton of dedication. Millions of people fly out here, drive out here, are on buses out to here every day, chasing the same dream you're chasing. And most of them just want to be famous. They just want the recognition. They don't actually want the work behind the recognition. They just want to be famous. They just want the money. And that's not what this industry is about. And because of how many people have done that, this industry has gotten really diluted and really hard to break into. I'd say this is probably harder than breaking into the music industry. Like, especially nowadays, the music industry just gets more and more opportunities, while the acting industry gets fewer and fewer, because they're trying to find real actors who are dedicated, and it's hard. It's so hard. I'm not gonna try and lie to you. It'll make you want to cry some days. Like, it's so hard, and you just have to keep telling yourself that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. You have to keep saying that, okay, I got a no, but I'm one no closer to a yes. You have to keep positive, and you have to keep moving forward, and you can't let the rejections weigh you down. You can't even hold on to your rejections. You have to let those rejections roll. Get established when you're out here. Find a good photographer to do your headshot. Don't just go to the first photographer somebody suggests. Do your research. Find out, is this photographer good? Does he have great reviews? Check Yelp. Yelp is a great app. Check it. See what he's gotten reviews on. Most photographers, professional photographers, will have a website. Go to their website. Look at their work. See, is this something that's going to mesh with your personality? Is he going to be able to highlight the things you want highlighted? Is his price good for his work? All of that stuff. Make sure, or she, there's female photographers out there and they're really good. Just make sure everything is how you want it to be, because this is your career. This is your headshot is you. It's you. It's the first thing they see, and it's the first thing that gets thrown in the trash. So make sure it's something that you can be proud of. Make sure it's something that represents you, because if you have something that doesn't represent you, and you get a part based on your headshot, you come in for that second audition, and they're going to look at you. They're going to look back at your headshot. They're going to look back at you, and they're going to go, next. thank you for your time. Make sure you have a killer resume too. Like, paper resume are great. List like 5 or 6 things you've done related to what you're filming. If you've done nothing but stage acting, that's fine. That's great. Stage acting is great, but make sure that all those stage parts are relative to the part you're auditioning for. Don't give them a bunch of super serious stage parts with really emotional things if you're going for a comedy that's entirely lighthearted. Like, you can alter your resume, you can take things off and put things back on and do all that to fit the part you're getting ready to audition for. Also, put together a reel. Find somebody to put together a reel if you're not very good with like the video things and all that. I have a friend, she's a writer, my roommate, she's a writer, she's a director, she likes to do all that. She goes and writes me a script and I memorize it and then I perform it and it goes on a reel. It's a non-professional reel, but it's a reel showcasing what you can do. Your reel is all about showcasing what you can do. Always go on to set with a great attitude too. Like, this might not be the best job in the world. You might be dead girl number 3, but boy howdy, you better be the best dead girl number 3 they've ever seen. You better rock that dead girl number 3. You can't go on set going, oh, I'm just playing a dead girl. I don't really need to do anything today. You need to go onto that set going, I'm here, I'm checking in, I am dead girl number 3, and I'm gonna have a blast. You are not gonna believe I'm alive. You are gonna have to check my heart. You are gonna probably end up calling 911 because you're gonna think I'm dead. But I'm not. I'm just acting. And that kind of attitude gets you noticed, and being noticed is what you want in this industry. It's what we thrive on in this industry. Getting noticed, shaking hands. It's all about that. Be professional though. Don't goof off. Don't delay scenes or anything like that because you're trying to get noticed. Be professional, but have fun. Meet people. You may be playing dead girl number 3, but you're not actually a dead girl. Hopefully. Next thing is know how to do your own hair and makeup. Know how to, girls especially. Boys, you just have to know how to do your base makeup. You have to know how to do just a natural makeup, like just foundation, eyeliner, maybe mascara, and lips. Know how to do that and make it not look like you're wearing makeup. Girls, you need to be able to do the basic natural look. You need to know how to do the party girl look. Cat eyes are going to be your best friend. Have those down. You need to know how to do the nerd. You need to know how to do the goth. Guys, you need to know how to do the goth too because they tend to wear heavier makeup. Or like the super poppy boy band look, which is eyeliner, like light eyeliner down here. I don't know why that registers pop boy band. And so make friends, meet people, shake hands, exchange Facebooks, exchange Twitters, exchange Instagrams, exchange emails, phone numbers, all that. On that note, get a professional Facebook, a professional Twitter, a professional Instagram, professional everything. You don't want a bunch of people commenting weird things on your Facebook. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a theater kid. I have a lot of weird friends. My friends are out there. They're really spacey, and they will make the weirdest comments on my Facebook about how they stalked me last night or something like that. And it's not something really your potential employer wants to see. So just, if you wouldn't want your employer to see it, don't put it on that Facebook. But get one for your professional life. Get a professional email too. It shouldn't have anything cutesy in it whatsoever. It shouldn't be Little Miss Sassy Pants 2009 at yahoo.com. I know it's all about getting a job, but don't get a job that you can't put yourself into. because that's not helping you, that's just hurting you. Because this industry works like a rumor mill. And you work with this director and you hate his script, you hate the role, you don't want to be there, so you're kind of a little grumpier. Well, you go apply for a part that you really want. You're super excited because you can nail this part. And the director starts looking at it and he's like, oh, she actually sounds really good for this part. And he's talking to his director friend over drinks. And his other director friend goes, oh, no, dude, don't work with her. I had her on my set. She was so difficult. She kind of copped attitude about everything. It was hard to get anything out of her. She's not that good. Boom, you just destroyed yourself. Don't ever be a diva on set. Don't ever say I don't do that, unless it's something that you're truly not comfortable with, like partial nudity, full nudity, anything like that. And those will always be disclaimed in films. Don't ever do something that you're not fully comfortable with. Kissing scenes, all of that, they're all going to be disclaimed before you audition. And if you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. This is a tough job. You're going to get a lot of criticism. You're going to get a lot of strange looks about, you're an actress, how's that working out for you? And you just have to go, great, it's working out great, I love my job. I have a second job to pay the bills, but I love my job. Because you're going to get a lot of people going, is that actually a viable job? There's a reason why I didn't tell any of my friends or family when I first came out here. Like, I know a lot of them could kind of tell. They knew that I had some kind of plan. I'm not that crafty about it all, but I was also in 10 different student films my last semester because the media department had never opened up for us before, and they finally opened it up, and I jumped at the opportunity, and I was like, film, part, and I was in 10 different films, and at the film festival, they were like, oh, it's her again. Oh, it's this girl again. Oh, look, she's in this one too. And it was almost embarrassing for me because there were so many films that I was in, and everybody kept looking back at me every time I stepped onto the screen. But it was fun, and I loved it, and you'll love it too. So it might be a struggle. It might be the hardest job you'll ever do, but it is always worth it. Anyone who wants to leave me a comment, questions, I have lots of friends in the industry, so if I can't answer it, I'm sure one of them can. Let me know your stories. I love to hear other people's stories. I love to be like, oh my god, I had that same thing happen to me, or oh, okay, so this is something I need to watch out for. So let me hear your stories. And just remember that act well thy own part. They're all on our lives.